congratulations, off and running here with more World Masters, but had to survive a scare tonight. How would you assess it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we weren't the best, but a win's a win, and you've got to take these scrappy wins early on in the tournament, and that's what I've done tonight.
Didn't really look yourself. You looked a bit flat. Was something not quite right because you weren't your normal self? We didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just myself, not practiced in Saudi, so maybe that plays a part of it. But yeah, I had a good few hours, an hour and a half at max tonight. But that's what I do. As long as I'm warmed up and I can find the trebles and stuff like that in practice, then I don't need to practice anymore. But yeah, obviously new stage and everything. But yeah, that's all getting used to.
What's going through your mind? Because this is the one that you want. This is missing, and when he misses a match start, you thinking that's my chance, but when he's going for it, you thinking I've got to wait another year.
Yeah, you can say that. Obviously, as soon as he found the first treble, I was like, yeah, if he finds another, then fair enough. And then he found it, and then him to miss, he weren't that far away. And if it went in, then yeah, like you said, back next year. But luckily and thankfully, he missed that double 11, and then I found a bit of form. And
first tournament back on UK shore since winning the World Championship. Bit of a mixed reaction, boos, cheers, everything out there. What was the thought process for that?
Yeah, everything was going on tonight. Boos, cheers, and yeah, I just had to do my thing. Learn to the world, don't react too early, and even tonight I didn't react during the game or after. I just got my darts and went off stage.
Congratulations.
Luke, well done tonight. You've had a couple of cracking games with Mike before, most notably at the Grand Slam a couple of years ago. Are you someone who enjoyed playing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think in every game we've played very well against each other. And obviously after his World Championships, I didn't quite know what to expect from him, but he's played very well there. And obviously, if that double 11 goes in, then I'm out and he's in. But thankfully, he missed, and I can play tomorrow night.
Talk about the crowd reaction. You got the chance of there's only one Luke Littler. They were pretty good sort of when you needed them in that game as well.
Yeah, they were there when I most needed it, but I think they only got on my side for the 9 data, which I didn't quite hit. But yeah, that just gives me extra motivation, and I've got the job done.
Luke, congratulations on that win. You mentioned out there, few boos, few cheers. Why do you think people boo you? Because when you came onto the scene, everyone was chanting your name and you were the most popular guy in the sport. Whereas sometimes now it just changed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking in my head now, I think people want to see new winners. I think people are getting bored of me and Luke and Gian winning. So yeah, obviously people can pick who they support, people can pick who they want to boo or anything at the crowd. But yeah, like I said tonight, I'm not going to do anything during the game, not going to do anything after the game. I'm just going to do my darts.
Do you think that could be an issue with the culture in this country? Because we do see it in other sports, particularly football, where you see a young player, they come through, and when they start to get to that top level, all of a sudden some portions of the fans seem to turn on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've seen it with Wayne Rooney, that clip. It was at the World Cup or something. Nice to see the fans boo you or something. I seen that on my TikTok, literally, I'd say a few hours after the Rob Cross game, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, like I said, I think I learned from the world. Just don't react, and I've just got to play my darts.
We sometimes forget maybe how young you are, and that even though you've got so much experience and so many titles, but actually you're still in the infancy of your career, and there's so much to learn still.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to learn. I think I've learned a lot, and if there is anything else to learn, then I'm sure that'll pop up for myself on and off the hockey. But yeah, got through tonight and we can come back tomorrow.
Luke, did the non-dodge attempt to get you going? It seemed like you got another spur once you had that attempt in the crowd, but did that help you think?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect to go for the 6 darts because I weren't playing that well.
It seemed to come from nowhere.
Yeah, but I found it, and yeah, double 15 didn't quite go in, but yeah, well, sure we can try again.
Did you enjoy the game in terms of was it a bit too close for comfort, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was very close, and I think they're the best games to win. Where obviously he misses a match start and then you come back and then win the game. But yeah, like I said, it's early in the tournament, but yeah, we can come back tomorrow.
It could be a moment when you look back and think, well, that was the moment when I could have gone out, but you go on to win it from there.
Yeah, I mean, there's been quite a few times in my career where in the first round people have missed the match start and then I've gone on to win the tournament. So yeah, fingers crossed I can go on and win this one.
It does seem to be the narrative, like get people in there early, and then and then obviously that'll be talked about tonight. So we had his chance, we didn't know.
Yeah, we obviously we hear it on ITV a lot and on social media. If you don't get him early, then no one's going to win. But yeah, I've just got to play even better than I did tonight tomorrow, and then I'm sure I'll be okay. Thank you.
Congratulations, Lee. Was it difficult to know which Martin Dudecka would turn up tonight, considering the 2025 that he had?
Yeah, definitely, and like I said there, obviously no one's really seen him after the World Championships, and obviously read about what he said. Obviously he didn't see anything darts related on all of his socials, but yeah, I think that's down to him, obviously forgetting about it, obviously enjoying Christmas, enjoying New Year, and then obviously for himself being back on the practice board. And yeah, like you said, I didn't know what to expect. I don't think anyone know what to expect, but you can be happy with his performance tonight.
And having that downtime after your birthday and Saudi and stuff like that, is it difficult to try and then jump back into coming back to England and coming to tournaments like this?
Yeah, I think obviously it's difficult to get back into it. Because like I said to Phil there, I've not practiced since Saudi, so that obviously plays a big part on tonight. But managed to find form here and there. Hopefully we can be a bit better tomorrow.
Then you've got another man that likes to rise to the occasion against you next to Ross Smith. Thoughts on that match?
Yeah, me and Ross have played quite a few times. We've played very well against each other. We played very well tonight. And yeah, we bring the best out of each other, so I'm sure it'll be a cracker.